Hi everyone, welcome back to our weekly podcast. We missed you. If you're a frequent listener, you already know what our names are, but just in case, my name is Majo.
My name is Julieta, and as you may already know, our podcast is called Prepa 6 Diary.
My name is Alberto, and this week's episode is called Helping Students Out, one at a time, in which we're going to discuss different topics regarding tips for new students coming into our school.
We asked our dear listeners for some tips they wish somebody had told them when they were in their first year in high school.
The first one comes from Francisco, who currently studies the last year of high school in UNAM's number 5 high school, Jose Vasconcelos.
He says, and I quote, "I believe that the key to surviving your first day of high school is being super friendly and trying to talk to as many people as you can." What do you guys think?
I don't know, man. It can be hard for some people to just open themselves up to everyone. They might find some difficulties in that sort of things.
I have to agree with Majo. Some people don't even like talking to people they do know, let alone strangers. But I guess it may work for some people.
I'd like to add that I've tried this advice myself, and it kind of worked, since I made like 4 friends just by being the one that started most of the conversations.
It could also be useful to be as kind as your temperament allows you to, since you don't know if you may need someone else's help in the future.
In fact, being kind and respectful may be one of the best advices and tips one could give away. Remember that people will never want to help out or even hang out with someone who's rude or disrespectful.
I agree. The thing with school, high school, and people our age overall is that we all, deep down, although don't want to admit it, need from other people.
Exactly! It's a combination of everyone's skills and talent that make us a beautiful community. Take for example our magazine Prepa 6.
Agreed. Taking our main topic back, we'd like to tell you guys about a very useful tip you could all apply to your school life and make it a lot easier and less frustrating.
The tip is to ask for help. There is no need to be reserved or shy when it comes to matters like this, since applying this tip can solve many problems and make your academic life way easier.
When it comes to a topic like this, I'm very serious about it because most of students just aren't interested in applying this one to their everyday lives.
Precisely, we can't stress this one enough. Ask for help when you need it. It's the key to success. There's absolutely no need to play the tough one or even act like you don't need nothing from nobody. It's ridiculous.
Just to be clear, there's plenty of very good advice out there, but listen to us when we tell you that asking for help will get you out of most of your problems.
Moving on, we got another advice for your first day in school. This one comes from a very special listener. His name is Antonio and he currently studies at UNAM's High School number 2 Erasmo Castellanos.
His advice is, and I quote, "I may sound corny, but when I tell you that high school is probably the best, most fun phase of your life, I mean it. It can be hard and it's gonna take some time for you to get accustomed to it. But when you do it, it'll be the greatest feeling. What do you guys think?"
I mean, he's not wrong. It takes a couple of weeks, but when you do get used to it, things get way much easier. People will start to talk with you and you'll keep up the pace with your teachers and realize in the end that it was all worth it.
I agree, we must all enjoy this phase of our lives since it's never going to happen again. If you find yourself in a dark place right now, just know, as corny as it sounds, that things do get better every time.
Remember to be resilient and enjoy the little things in life. And that, folks, is how you survive high school.
Thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode. We hope that it helps you get through school. And remember, we love you and see you next time. Bye!
Bye!
Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye.